Ladies and gentlemen, when we step into the arena of life, it's not the easy moments that define us. It's the hard ones. It's those times when you feel the weight of the world pressing down, when every fiber of your being screams for comfort, for escape, for the familiar. And yet, something inside you whispers, keep going. That whisper is your future self calling you, reminding you of what's waiting on the other side of this struggle. Challenges are opportunities in disguise. They may come wrapped in frustration, wrapped in fear, or even in pain, but within them lies a chance for transformation. When life throws obstacles in your path, your first instinct might be to resist, to retreat, or to avoid them altogether. Yet, these moments hold the key to growth. They are not here to punish you, they are here to push you. Every challenge carries with it a lesson, a skill, or a level of strength you never knew you possessed. Consider how diamonds are formed. They emerge under intense heat and pressure, their brilliance hidden until they endure what seems unbearable. That same principle applies to you. The difficulties you face are not here to define your limits, but to help you discover them, expand them, and ultimately surpass them. It's through challenges that you begin to see how much more capable you are than you ever believed. Think of a time when you faced something you thought you couldn't overcome. Perhaps it was a professional setback, a personal loss, or a moment of deep uncertainty. In the midst of it, it may have felt like the end of the road. Yet when you leaned in, when you embraced the struggle instead of running from it, something remarkable began to happen. You adapted, you grew, you found resources within yourself that you didn't know existed. That is the magic of challenge. It reveals your hidden potential. The mind often perceives challenges as threats, but what if you could shift your perspective? What if instead of asking, why is this happening to me, you ask, what can I learn from this? That small change in thought unlocks a powerful realization. Every obstacle is a doorway. Walking through it might not be easy, it might stretch you, test you, even break you temporarily, but on the other side is a stronger version of yourself waiting to emerge. When you face challenges, you're sculpting yourself. Each difficulty chips away the doubts, the fears, and the limitations, leaving behind the version of you that's ready to take on the life you've imagined. The process is not comfortable, but it is necessary. Growth demands discomfort. Embrace it. It's a fundamental truth that nothing worthwhile ever comes without effort, without resistance. Nature itself is a testament to this principle. Consider the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly must struggle to emerge from its cocoon, pushing against the tight walls, building the strength that will need to fly. Without that struggle, it wouldn't survive, it wouldn't soar. The same is true for you. The discomfort you feel in moments of growth is not a signal to stop. It's a sign that you're evolving. When you step out of your comfort zone, you enter the unknown, a space where uncertainty and challenge reside. This space can feel intimidating, even overwhelming, but it is where growth begins. Your old patterns, habits, and beliefs are challenged here. You are forced to adapt, to think differently, to act differently, and to become more than you were before. Discomfort is the price of admission to this new version of yourself. It's not there to break you, it's there to mold you. So think about physical training. To build strength, you must push your muscles to their limits. The process is painful, but that pain is a sign that your body is adapting, becoming stronger, more resilient. Similarly, when you face emotional or mental discomfort, it's a sign that your mind is expanding. You're rewiring yourself for a better future. Every moment of unease, every time you feel stretched or challenged, is an opportunity to grow into the person you've envisioned. Avoiding discomfort may feel safe in the moment, but it keeps you stagnant. Growth demands that you lean into the hard moments, that you push through the resistance, and that you trust the process even when it feels uncomfortable. The beauty of discomfort is that it doesn't last forever. Over time, what once felt impossible becomes second nature. What once seemed unbearable becomes your new baseline. Discomfort is a teacher. It reveals where you need to focus, what you need to improve, and how much more you're capable of achieving. When you embrace it, you begin to see that it's not your enemy, it's your ally. It's the catalyst for transformation, the spark that ignites progress, and the bridge between who you are and who you're becoming. Every step forward builds your resilience. Progress is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the strength you gain along the way. Each time you take a step forward, no matter how small or difficult, you are training yourself to persevere. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate through consistent effort and determination in the face of challenges. The steps may feel insignificant at times, but together they create a foundation that can withstand anything life throws at you. Think of a mountain climber. The summit might seem impossibly far, the path steep and treacherous, but the climber doesn't focus on the entire mountain at once. They focus on the next step, and then the next, trusting that each movement upward strengthens their body, sharpens their skills, and brings them closer to the top. You are that climber in your own life. With every step you take, you're not only advancing toward your goals, but you're also building the mental and emotional stamina to keep moving when the journey gets tough. Life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path to see how badly you want what you're working toward. And every time you face those obstacles and move forward, you're proving to yourself that you can handle more than you once thought possible. This is how resilience is built, not through ease or comfort, but through effort and persistence. Each step forward becomes a victory, a testament to your inner strength and determination. Resilience doesn't mean you won't stumble or face setbacks. It means that when you do, you find the courage to stand up and take another step. Each time you push through fear, doubt, or exhaustion, you're reinforcing your ability to keep going. You're teaching yourself that you are capable, that you can endure, and that progress is always possible. Even when the steps feel small or insignificant, they matter. Each one adds to your momentum, building confidence and fortifying your resolve. Over time, those steps create a path that leads you not only to your goals, but to a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Every forward movement is a declaration that you are willing to fight for the life you want. And in doing so, you are shaping the person you are meant to become. Success requires discipline and determination. These two forces are the foundation of any meaningful achievement. While talent and opportunity may play a role, they pale in comparison to the power of consistent effort and an unwavering commitment to your goals. Discipline is the structure that holds your aspirations together, and determination is the fire that keeps you moving forward when the journey becomes difficult. Together, they create a path that leads to the life you've envisioned for yourself. Discipline is not about perfection. It's about persistence. It's waking up each day and choosing to do the work, even when you don't feel like it. It's about creating habits that align with your goals, sticking to them when distractions arise, and prioritizing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Discipline often feels restrictive in the moment, but in reality, it's the key to freedom. By staying disciplined, you free yourself from the chaos of inconsistency, from the regrets that come with procrastination, and from the frustration of unfulfilled potential. Determination, on the other hand, is the inner force that keeps you focused on the destination. It's what keeps you pushing forward when the odds are against you, when progress seems slow, and when others doubt your ability to succeed. Determination is fueled by your belief in your vision, by your refusal to let setbacks define you, and by the understanding that the journey will test you but cannot break you unless you allow it. Together, discipline and determination create a powerful synergy. Discipline gives you the tools to stay on track, to create structure and consistency, and to build momentum. Determination provides the emotional drive, the grit to keep going when challenges arise, and the resilience to adapt and overcome. The combination of these two qualities transforms obstacles into stepping stones, mistakes into lessons, and setbacks into setups for comebacks. Every successful person you admire, every story of triumph you've heard, is rooted in these principles. They weren't immune to hardship. They faced it head on with discipline and determination as their guide. When you cultivate these qualities, you unlock a strength within yourself that is capable of achieving more than you ever thought possible. Success isn't a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice, a choice you make every day to stay disciplined, remain determined, and never give on the vision you hold for your life. Your mind is your greatest asset. Train it. Everything you achieve in life begins with your thoughts. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act shapes your reality. Yet, most people allow their minds to operate on autopilot, influenced by fear, doubt, and external circumstances. Training your mind is not just about positive thinking, it's about intentional thinking. It's about developing the ability to focus, to silence distractions, and to direct your mental energy toward creating the future you desire. The mind is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it becomes weak, easily swayed by negativity and obstacles. But with consistent effort, it can become strong, resilient, and capable of overcoming any challenge. Training your mind begins with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. Are they empowering or limiting? Are they focused on possibilities or problems? Awareness is the first step in reclaiming control over your mental state. Once you recognize the patterns that no longer serve you, you can begin to replace them with ones that do. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for mental training. When you vividly imagine your goals, your mind begins to accept them as reality. It aligns your thoughts and actions with the outcome you desire, making the path to success clearer and more attainable. Visualization is not just daydreaming, it's deliberate and focused. It's a way of rehearsing success in your mind, so when the moment arrives, you are prepared to seize it. Another crucial aspect of training your mind is cultivating discipline over your focus. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to concentrate on what truly matters is a superpower. This means setting aside time to reflect, to plan, and to align your actions with your highest priorities. It means learning to say no to what doesn't serve you so you can say yes to what does. Resilience also comes from mental training. Life will test you, but a trained mind doesn't crumble under pressure. It adapts, learns, and grows stronger. When challenges arise, your mind can become your greatest ally, reminding you of your strength and keeping you anchored to your vision. Training your mind is not a one-time effort. It's a lifelong commitment to becoming the master of your thoughts rather than a prisoner to them. The vision of your future must inspire action today. Your goals, dreams, and aspirations are not just distant possibilities, they are calls to action in the present moment. The clearer and more compelling your vision for the future, the more it becomes a driving force that shapes your decisions, behaviors, and habits. A powerful vision does more than motivate, it transforms. It pulls you forward, demanding that you align your daily actions with the person you want to become and the life you want to create. When you visualize your future, you're not simply imagining, you're building a mental blueprint. This blueprint becomes the foundation for your journey. But a vision without action remains just a dream. The connection between where you are and where you want to be lies in what you choose to do today. Every small step, every consistent effort is a brick in the foundation of that future. The vision is the guide, but action is the tool that brings it to life. Inspiration alone isn't enough. Many people feel inspired by the idea of a better future, but inspiration fades without a plan and the discipline to execute it. This is where commitment comes in. Your vision must be so compelling, so vivid, that it becomes impossible to ignore. It should ignite a sense of urgency, a realization that every moment wasted is a moment stolen from the life you're capable of living. Action rooted in vision requires clarity. It's not enough to want success, happiness, or growth. You must define what these things look like for you. What does success feel like? What does your ideal day look like? Who do you need to become to live that reality? When you answer these questions, you create a target, something tangible to aim for. Your vision should challenge you, excite you, and even scare you a little. It should feel just out of reach, compelling you to stretch beyond your current limitations. But most importantly, it must inspire you to act now. The choices you make today, no matter how small, are seeds you plant for tomorrow. With each deliberate action, you inch closer to the life you've envisioned, proving that the future isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. Consistency is the bridge between goals and results. It's not grand gestures or occasional bursts of effort that lead to lasting success, but the steady, deliberate actions repeated over time. Consistency may not always be exciting or glamorous, but it is the most reliable path to progress. It is the accumulation of small, intentional steps that transforms dreams into reality. Many people underestimate the power of showing up every day, but it is in this unwavering commitment that true growth happens. The challenge with consistency lies in its simplicity. It's easy to dismiss small actions as insignificant. A single workout, a single study session, or a single hour of focused work may not seem transformative in the moment. Yet over time, these small efforts compound, creating momentum and building habits that lead to significant change. Consistency turns short-term actions into long-term achievements. It shifts your focus from immediate gratification to sustained progress, teaching you patience and perseverance along the way. Discipline fuels consistency. There will be days when motivation wanes, when distractions tempt you, or when progress feels slow. It is in these moments that discipline steps in, reminding you of your commitment to the bigger picture. Discipline doesn't ask if you feel like doing the work, it simply requires that you do it. By showing up consistently, even when it's hard, you build trust in yourself. You prove to yourself that you are capable of staying the course regardless of the challenges. Consistency also creates a feedback loop of improvement. As you repeat actions, you refine your skills, gain experience, and become more efficient. This process builds confidence and strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed. Each step forward reinforces your progress, making the next step easier and more natural. Over time, what once felt difficult becomes second nature. When you embrace consistency, you recognize that the journey is not about perfection, but about persistence. It's about staying aligned with your goals, even when the results aren't immediate. Consistency teaches you that small actions repeated daily have the power to create extraordinary outcomes. It reminds you that success is not a one-time event, but the cumulative result of your choices and efforts over time. Consistency is not just a practice, it is a mindset, a commitment to show up, to keep going, and to trust in the process. The journey is as important as the destination. Often we become so focused on achieving our goals that we overlook the value of the process itself. The milestones we strive for are significant, but it is the growth, learning, and transformation that occur along the way that truly shape us. The journey is where we build resilience, develop skills, and discover the depth of our potential. It is in the daily challenges, triumphs, and setbacks that we find the essence of who we are becoming. The path to any meaningful achievement is rarely linear. There will be twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. These moments are not distractions from the goal, but integral parts of the experience. They teach us to adapt, to think creatively, and to persevere. Without the journey, the destination loses its meaning. It is the struggles overcome and the lessons learned that make success fulfilling. As you move toward your goals, the journey demands presence. It asks you to immerse yourself in the process, to be fully engaged in the actions you are taking today, rather than constantly worrying about the outcome. The future is created by what you do now, and the journey teaches you to find joy and purpose in the present moment. Each step forward is an opportunity to grow, not just in skill, but in character. The journey also fosters gratitude. As you navigate the highs and lows, you come to appreciate not only the progress you make, but also the effort it requires. Gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you see that even the challenges are gifts, opportunities to learn and grow. When you embrace this mindset, every part of the journey becomes valuable, from the early struggles to the eventual victories. Moreover, the journey connects you to a deeper sense of purpose. It reminds you that the goal is not just about the external rewards, but about the person you become in the process. The journey requires courage, patience, and dedication, and in meeting those demands, you unlock a strength within yourself that you may not have known existed. The destination will always matter, but the journey ensures that when you arrive, you are fully prepared to embrace the success you have worked for and to continue growing beyond it. Thank you.